Backtrace 2. Revisit the source where the cracks and fog intertwine. Lena's attack causes several of those creepy robots formed from redundant data to vanish into the fog that fills the amusement park. Segment after segment of indistinct neural records flicker into existence in front of Lena's eyes and then vanish. Kaboom! After barely dodging the ordnance exploding around her, UMP-45 immediately spins around and launches an elbow strike, dropping the approaching enemy to the ground. Meanwhile, the assault on her neural cloud is still going on. UMP-45 is forced to weave through the ruins, looking for a safe corner where she can bring her computational power to bear. These enemies seem pretty tough. Need a hand? One body isn't enough for 2 neural clouds, is it? You can skip the thoughts and prayers. Hey, I'm just trying to cheer you up. In any case, let me know if you don't have enough processing power, okay? Yeah, thanks. Under the somewhat dim light, Leva looks down at the brand new name card in her hand. Leva! Affiliation, Non-Military Forces Administration. You got a new name and a new identity. How does it feel to say goodbye to 404? Like a weight's been lifted from my shoulders, I finally managed to dump that huge burden onto her. You don't need to keep it from me, you know? I know exactly what you're thinking. Relax, it's just a change of leadership. I know how much 404 means to you. I'm sure she and Lena will understand. Yeah, leaving 404 to her, that was the right choice. She's gone. Lena reflexively reaches out to touch Lena in the fragment, but it completely vanishes before she can make contact. Wait, what? Was it supposed to be Lena reflexively reaches out to touch Leva? I think it was supposed to be Leva, not herself. Anyway. Disappointed, she lowers her hand and turns to look at UMP-40. Are these really things that happened to you and Leva in the past, inside your neural cloud? Every single one. The first scene must have taken place in a battle. I cannot believe Leva could chat so casually with you in such a tense situation. Hehe, Leva was actually really nervous back then, but the talking helped her calm down. It was the same when she was leading 404. She was really concerned about everyone in 404, but she had to take a step back for the sake of her ultimate goal. It was the right choice to make, but not an easy one, so I should try to show my support at least. As she listens to UMP-40 state all this in a matter-of-fact way, Lena's head droops in dejection. I'm a horrible person. What? While I'm Leva's sister in name, the truth is that she's the one who's always taking care of me. But when Leva truly needed my support, I did not notice at all. I couldn't help her. Don't say that. Leva was always happy and relaxed when she was around you. Was she? But I want to become someone Leva can rely on. Awfully possessive, aren't we, Lena? Well, you do know that there are some things only you can do, right? For example, you can always help her with communications and support. Also, you can provide help when Leva's in an emergency situation, like what you're doing now. She does rely on you quite a bit, you know. Huh? Really? Leva relies on me? Lena's head suddenly snaps up. UMP-40 chuckles as she sees the expectant look in Lena's eyes. Of course she does. It's not just right now, either. She's been doing that for a long time. Remember when your neural cloud core got damaged? Oh man, she went totally ballistic. She might not have said it out loud, but she most definitely cares about you. Leva. As she thinks back on past events, Lena gently balls up her fist and nods vigorously. Yeah, you're right, 40. Since Leva has so much faith in me, I cannot let her down. I need to do my best. Let's keep going. Our next destination is... Let me check the map. The map, which ought to be displaying the location of the data sources, is currently shrouded in thick fog, reduced to grainy static. The map is not showing anything? Is it a data error? Can I take a look? UMP-40 takes the map from her, but despite flipping, spinning, and otherwise manipulating it, nothing happens. Upon seeing this, Lena opens a comm channel to Persica. It's weird, I'll just ask Persica directly. Hey Persica, are you seeing this? However, the only thing she hears over the channel is a busy tone. The communications panel on the screen does not respond no matter what Lena does. How could this be happening? Are comms down too? Is the redundant data jamming up computational space again? Why now, fall times? Looks like the redundant data is accumulating faster than expected. Fortunately, I can roughly sense the location of the data sources. It isn't as accurate as what Persica can do, but it's still usable. I guess that's our only choice. Still, we need to hurry up to make up for the time lost by not having enough information. Shh. UMP-40 suddenly makes a shushing gesture. Something's approaching us. Clackety-clank, clackety-clank, clackety-clank. As the noise approaches, countless creepy robots step out of the fog and loom into view. I cannot believe there are so many of them. It doesn't matter. I was going to wipe you all out anyway. Yep, I'll help too. Lena out for a bloodlust. Okay, why do we have a Goliath? Is that supposed to represent Lena? UP40? Anyway. Wait, I need 4 characters? Brother. Okay, who was Lena? Get over here. Well, might as well run the electric team then. God damn it. Can you just eliminate? No, we still need to evacuate. Fine.
Engine kidou.
Just go. Incoming enemies, aren't we?
Engine kidou. Engine kidou.
Just do this.
逃げられる。Engine kidou.
Alright, Boy Mastina. Just eliminate the reinforcements. Thank you. Wait. That they can actually trigger supports? I didn't know that. Was it just for
Engine
her?
kidou.
Okay. Retreat later. I like how we have a Goliath for no reason. But you know what? Don't question it, I guess.
Engine kidou.
Lena weaves nimbly through the robot encirclement as she fights. Less talking, more doing, 40. The number of robots here is increasing. Sorry about that, but I don't have clearing permissions, do I? I'm trying to draw the enemies away from you. UMP-40 points at several small shapes among the robot horde from where she's hiding behind a piece of cover. The Goliaths are moving among the robots and distracting them under UMP-40's commands. They might not be able to do much damage, but they are messing the battle situation up at least. Hehe, over here, over here. 40, are you sure they're doing any good? All those robots are still chasing me. Lena points behind herself, where one of the Goliaths UMP-40 sent out briefly draws the robot's attention, but they soon change targets back to Lena. Why are they doing that? Lena looks over at UMP-40, who has only just realized what is going on, and shrugs helplessly. Hehe, looks like it's up to me after all. I've got an idea, 40. Work with me here. Having just shaken off her pursuers, Lena suddenly turns around and plunges back into the robot swarm. The robots pivot to follow Lena's movements. Meanwhile, she nimbly leaps on top of a Goliath that UMP-40 is steering. The robots gather around the Goliath, but just as she is about to be fully surrounded, Lena jumps into the air again and yells, 40, blow it! Kaboom! Following the loud explosion, the robots attempting to surround her are blown to bits. Lena raises her gun and engages the remaining ones, cutting them all down in a hail of gunfire. Despite quickly eliminating the robots, Lena doesn't stop. Instead, she sprints toward another Goliath. 40, over here. Got it. What a cute face. Thanks to Lena and UMP-40's coordinated efforts, the creepy robots surrounding them are soon wiped out. As she watches the countless fragments disappear, UMP-40 skips over excitedly. Well done, Lena. That was truly a brilliant plan. Hehe, it was just a flash of inspiration. Leva's the amazing one. But you were amazing too. Saying so, UMP-40 smiles and raises her fist, waggling it at Lena. What's this for? Well, we have to celebrate our first joint victory with a fist bump. Huh? A very similar scene overlays itself on what she is seeing. A long time ago, beside the firing range, it seems a pair of dolls encourage each other in a similar manner. Lena takes in UMP-40's sunny smile and extends her own hand, bumping it against UMP-40's. Hehe, here's to jolly cooperation. What are you, Solaire? Yep, nice working with you. She can feel a warm sensation through their touched knuckles. As Lena withdraws her hand, she cannot help but smile. Hehe, didn't Leva do this with you in the past? I feel like I've gotten a little closer to Leva now. Sure did, it's how we cheered each other on. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, it feels like Leva's here right now. For some reason, I feel totally full of energy. UMP-40 happily squeezes her fist and looks around. Suddenly, she claps her hand in surprise. Hey, it seems the fog has cleared up by quite a bit. Lena, let's go. Yep. Lena nods, but just as she's about to follow UMP-40, something comes to mind. Oh right, don't you think something was weird just now, 40? What do you mean? You were doing your best to distract the enemy during the battle just now, but the robots were all focused on me, as though they knew I was the real fighter. Are those data monsters really that discerning? Now that you mention it, that does seem pretty strange. Let me think. I got it. Maybe it's because I'm part of Leva's neurocloud data too. Maybe these machines regard me as an ally. After all, I am basically a huge source of redundant data. Still, that's just a guess on my part, since we cannot confirm it with Persica. However, we can try observing the movements of the robots in upcoming battles, and if it really is the case, we can put that plan of yours to good use. Yep, that's right. I'll pay more attention to that going forward. One more thing. UMP-40 grabs Lena with a somewhat apologetic look on her face. I couldn't help much in the battle just now because I did not have clearing permissions. After all, Leva used to clear that data by herself and I never asked for it because I was afraid of deleting data she wanted to keep. But things are different now. At this rate, it'll just end up affecting the recovery of Leva's neurocloud. So please request temporary permissions for me once you can contact Persica again. That way, I'll be able to help you in battle. Sounds like a plan. Still, that's only if Persica gives it the all clear. It would be really bad if we deleted Leva's data by accident. Of course, and besides, I'll be relying on you until I'm allocated those permissions. I'll help you cover you though. Yep, leave it to me.